Take two. All right, so just a quick little thing before I get on to my super long video. I just want to make sure that everything, well, drains down. I'm going to be checking all the spots that I kind of am questioning. So right here on the tier that I made, on there in the nose, and right there in the center. Again, this is the whole area is kind of a hill, so I don't have to worry too much about like this and that kind of stuff. It kind of becomes redundant. So what I'm going to do is I have my laser level here that'll hopefully keep working, and what I'll do is I need to go to the fire in the highest spot. So, well, the spot that I think that is the highest using laser level. So I just kind of follow the lasers up until it'll keep telling me to go down. So I just keep following wherever it tells me to go down until I find the high spot. So right there, until they go down, and then from there. So if I find a spot, so in the middle, I want it to drain down to that approach, and so then I'll just start taking laser level. I'll follow the beeps. If the beeps keep telling me to go up, so that like he's telling me to go up, then I know that I'm going downhill. So I know that it's draining that way. If it's flat or telling me to go down, then I know that, all right, then it's going up, or it's flat, so drainage isn't too good there. If you need to adjust that. Another thing I can look for is, okay, let's say I want it to drain there, but it's draining somewhere else. If I want to move the drainage, then I can also use this for that. So I can try and raise an area to block off drainage going that way. So if I didn't want to drain to that back corner, for instance, but I'm kind of just looking to get water off of here. So yeah, I'll get this started and I'll try and get my camera set up again. And maybe that's broken last time. It's spinning. Don't seem to be having an issue. Alright. Make sure this works. Alright. Alright, so what I learned is that the middle doesn't, well, it drains, but it's still flat for a little bit longer than I'd like, long enough that it'd probably sit there for a bit. So what I'm gonna do, I'm probably gonna take material from that approach and kind of push upwards towards the middle. I put an X on the ground there where I want material, and then kind of blend that into the hill that I have there. I didn't realize that's on the camera like this. Blend it in there, and then that should be enough to get kind of push. Obviously double checking everything when I'm done, but yeah, it's kind of my next step. And yeah, how long is this video? Alright, well, I'm talk about this in this video too. So the reason I shaped it the way I did, and the reason why I changed my mind, I didn't really tell you why I was shaping it like this. Well, maybe I mentioned it. The nose over there would match the contours, but I took out that one because I thought it kind of looked weird. But it's a chipping green, and so that's also why I'm redoing the bunkers, because they're way too tall, and our bunkers on a course I don't actually like that, so it wasn't a good representation of what we actually have on the course. So that was our biggest factor towards redoing those, and it was just ugly. But the shape, we have a lot of like kind of sloped areas. We have a lot of like two tiers, so like high in the back, low in the front, which means we have a lot of pins that are just sitting right on hills, which is why I like what I've done here, because a pin right here on a chipping green is very accurate towards what you're going to be playing on our course. You have this kind of backboard here that you want to hit that, and it just kind of gives you more accurate representation. But again, we have big greens too, so flat spots, so another pin there, pin here, and then a pin on the nose here because it looks cool. And again, same reason there, just slightly sloped, not very much, but yeah, I mean, it's simple, but a little bit of thought, well, no, some thought went into like what I actually wanted to achieve, and that I wanted to actually be practicing, make this an actual good practice facility for where it's actually on our course. It's kind of the end of the day, kind of what I wanted. What else I don't want to talk about? Oh yeah, this is a no, you can't putt on here. So although the grade is between your 1 to 2%, just eyeballing it, but it's going to be between 1 and 2%, so I could putt on here. Well, obviously just not always, but there's some pin spots there and there that are very slow grade, maybe a little bit dirty pin, but whatever. But lots of flat area for pinball areas, which is what I did when I was doing the other holes on the course. But yeah, I'm not super worried about the grade of trying to get pin placements. So yeah, my next video will probably be when I'm pretty much done. We have a little bit of bunker work left to do, finishing up the edge and that kind of stuff. We kind of made our own little bunker board kind of thing because I still want to raise them a little bit, and then we got to seed that so that those edges stay firm. And so yeah, I got to touch up those edges and that kind of stuff. But yeah, my next video will probably be when I'm done laser leveling, done shaping, and done edging, and then seeding will be next week, and I'll try my best to blend this project into my irrigation project, where I'm working with the irrigation software, so I'll set up a program for this as well as some other stuff. Yeah.